What's up, Moment Family? It's your boy Joshua Martin, and today we're going to be talking about the new released Fujifilm X-E4 and how does it stack up to its bigger brother, the X100V.
Ooh, you got that person, right? Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the build quality of this camera, it's beautiful. It feels nice, rugged, it's sleek. The materials, the metal, it really feels nice in the hand to hold it. Now, one thing I did notice right off the bat is that they don't have a back dial on this camera anymore. It's just this front dial, which is clickable, which you can switch between your ISO and your shutter speed. And so that way they removed that ISO dial that you had on the X100V, where you can kind of just pull up and then you can turn in for that internal settings. Now it's just your shutter speed and then your exposure compensation. They do have this interesting custom button here, as well as a quick menu button, and all your other little playback, autofocus, delete and drive, menu and playback, and then this little tiny joystick in the back. Sometimes I miss where this is. There is tap to focus on the screen as well, so that's good to know.
So we're out here in the Bean, not in the Bean, we're at the Bean right now in Chicago. It's my wife's, no, you've seen the Bean. It's my sister's first time seeing the Bean. And then my cousin over here. They're right there.
Now obviously this has a rangefinder. There is a flip out screen here, and it can flip all the way up to the front like that. So it is kind of cool for a vlogging setup if you want to go that route. Only downside is that if you have a mic, it's going to block your screen. So you could probably put a NATO attachment here. Oh, I actually forgot to mention that this grip that they include in the box, it actually is a NATO rail, and that actually is very useful. It has another /20 at the bottom, and you can just attach this to a lot of different things actually. And so if you did need a mic, you can just attach another NATO rail and have the mic kind of stick out to the side, and there's your little vlogging setup. Man, I really love how small this is, and it looks really good. Now the biggest feature when it comes to picking up this, not just the price is really attractive for this camera, but it's actually an interchangeable mount, and that's kind of a game changer for this smaller body. I won't say game changer, but this allows more options for lenses. I do like the idea of having a fixed lens. You have to use your feet to zoom or to get closer to your subject and all that jazz. I love that philosophy too, but I like using different lenses. Different lenses have different character. Like I said, I use cinema lenses too, and I actually have Fuji mount cinema lenses. Actually, hold on real quick. Oops, did I just knock that? Boom. That was funny. This lens is actually almost as big as the camera itself, but that's cool. I mean, and sometimes I like using my cine lenses for photography. They just have a unique character for the bokeh and everything, but that's very small and compact. And you can get 422 10-bit out of this camera with a Atmos Ninja V or Ninja 5. And I think that is one area that this camera does better than the X100V. It has better video specs just because you can get 422 10-bit out of this camera. Now, would you use this on a full production and all that? No, you really wouldn't. But the fact that you can do that, and if this is going to be your daily driver for a camera system for video and photo, this is very appealing. Because again, you have the sensor like the X-T4, and X100V for photos, you're pretty golden. Living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's... So let's talk about the lens real quick. This is the new 27mm 2.8 pancake lens, and it is a very nice lens. Nice because it's small, it's discreet, it's compact, and it just fits really well with this design and this style. So this is an interesting focal length. I personally like odd focal lengths. 27mm is kind of cool to see that on a lens, on a system like this, a camera system like this, because this is an APS-C sensor. You're going to have a roughly 1.5 crop, so this becomes a 40mm lens in field of view terms. It still doesn't really change the characteristics of that, other than what you see. But there's really nothing to this lens. It's just such a small compact lens. You have your focus ring here, and then you have your manual dial. This particular style, the X100V, is geared towards someone who doesn't want to change their lens out, who's used to doing this type of street documentary photography and knows how to move in their environment without really worrying about the system they have. They trust a system like this, like a 100V. This is trusty for a lot of people, and they just go out and make phenomenal work telling great stories. This is for someone who wants to be versatile and still use the lenses that they have. If they need to go a little bit longer with the newer 70-300mm, or switch it out to do something a little bit different, use some other vintage glass that has this mount, use some cine glass that has this mount. So this is someone who wants to be a little more versatile and stays pretty small and compact. Now once you put bigger lenses on it, you don't have a small and compact system anymore. Sorry if that scares somebody of me flinging it around like that. The body only comes in around $850. And man, trust me, I am going to buy this camera. It's pretty much what I wanted for a while, something that's really small, compact. Now, if I want to buy the pancake lens as well, and that goes for about $1,050, still a great deal. You're getting great image quality, you're getting some video features in there, and it just looks sexy. So to wrap this up, when looking at these two cameras, who is it really for? Like I was saying earlier, if you're someone that just needs a camera that's reliable, they're both reliable. But reliable in a sense where you can just pick up and go out and start shooting without worrying about bringing any extra gear, being as light as possible, capturing the moments, just moving your feet, being nimble in your environment. The X100V is still a phenomenal camera. There's nothing wrong with this camera at all. Image quality, features, it's all there. If you're looking for a budget-friendly compact system, this is the camera for you. This is everything that the X100V can offer for the most part. Image quality does not skimp out, does not sacrifice it. You have a little bit better video quality coming out of this if you pair it with like a external monitor, but it still suffers from that micro HDMI, which I don't like at all. But this is a fantastic system for the price, for the features, for the image quality. If you're someone like me who wants a camera for like location scouting, to be versatile and just taking portraits, family, friends, events, even studio stuff. I'm rambling now. Props again for Fuji for even making this camera. They're not even afraid of cannibalizing their own systems. They just want to put quality cameras in your hand. That's what I really like about it. So you have a choice. You have a choice to pick between the style of shooter that you are, the things that matter to you. You don't have to worry about imagery anymore. You just have to worry about the ergonomics of the camera. Does it fit your way of shooting? Does it fit your workflow? That's all you have to worry about with these cameras when you pick up something from Fuji. All right, y'all. Let us know in the comments below. Are you gonna pick this up? Are you a Fuji shooter? I'm gone. Goodbye. Peace.